Alright guys, we are live once again on Phasmophobia. This is going to be the official last stream before I get Spectrum, which will be coming at like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm going to be going for a little bit for this one. I'm doing a custom with no evidence. Here are the starting settings basically. You can pause the screen if you want to do the same thing that I'm doing. The main takeaway is we're getting a random curse possession, there's no evidence, there's quite a bit of hiding places. I get a 3-second grace period, and the outcome is a 7 times 5 multiplier. That is pretty much what's going on. Pretty much. Let's go and jump into it. Flashlight, EMF to find the room, Cruci for protection. Breaker is in the basement, right? Okay, we don't know where the breaker's at actually, and that's okay. We'll probably find it nonchalantly anyway, so. Okay. Gotta turn some of these lights on. Oh, there's hiding. That also sounds like it's in the kitchen. Dining room? Kitchen, dining room? Hello? EMF 3. So it's definitely in here. I'm gonna simply now go get salt for photos. I'm gonna get the photos. I'm gonna try to get the optionals. I'm also gonna use the curse possession pretty much to allow this ghost to hunt faster. That is the plan for this. The curse possession will be used every round to speed up the round. Breaker's still off, by the way. The breaker's in the basement, pretty sure. I didn't ever check though, to be honest. It's in the garage. We're gonna basically just set this up like this. That's 4 photos in a lot right there. It has stepped in salt. We know it's not a wraith. Not a wraith. If it turns the breaker off, it's not a djinn. Let's go ahead and take a camera in for an orb, possibly. We probably won't get an orb, but you never know. If we get an orb, it's a mimic. The only ghost that can produce an evidence on no evidence is a mimic, pretty much. This ghost is active. It really is. It's an active little ghost. Opened a door. If I hear a door slam, it's a Yuri, or a Uri. However, I don't know. I don't know just yet. I will be using the curse possessions, basically, to find out, though. Escape the ghost and repel, so that's pretty much what we got left to do, honestly. I might take... Sanity doesn't do that much, so really, we're just on a lost cause here. I can do testing, though, technically. There's still some stuff I can do to further investigate this ghost. I also have to find the bone and get photos. Has stepped in the majority of the salt. I need 2 more steppies. Looks like tarot cards is the possession. I'm not gonna pull them yet, but I know where they're at. So that's, well, I know where they're gonna be at. Right here. Gonna use those to see if we can get what the ghost is faster, pretty much. I'm trying to level up, basically. That is the main objective for today, is leveling up like crazy. I'm gonna take in 3 firelights now to do an on-reel test. I can technically do a mirror test by turning on and off a light to see if it will... It keeps touching doors. I have noticed this. Let's bring in at least 1 more firelight to do an on-reel test. I could do a Banshee test to see if there's a Banshee well on a parabolic. Banshees typically will give you a Banshee well later in the round. If you get a Banshee well early in the round, consider that a blessing, because it's hard to get Banshee wells in the beginning of a round. If you're on amateur and you get a Banshee, it'll probably give it to you if that's what you're waiting on. If you just bring a parabolic in and you get a Banshee on amateur, it'll probably give it to you right away. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, before we light these, might as well use the parabolic to see if we get lucky. The cursed possession is the last thing we need to do. Breaker's on. Has he killed the breaker yet? What I'm nervous is we're going to get a ghost that's line of sight speed. That's what I'm worried about, really. Camera time. We'll be able to get photos now, hopefully. Yeah. This should be a pretty good stream. I have no idea how many rounds I'm going to do. Whoa. Active ghost? Could be a yokai? I mean, there's a lot going on right now. You want to not do that? Yeah. That was crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it's this last one. Yeah, it's all the saw photos. That's an EMF 4. Hello. You can stop now, Sync. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. This ghost is fast. Goodness, that's all the photos. It didn't hunt. So I don't think it's an on-rail. Let's find the bone now. If I was a bone, guys, where would I be? Hasn't killed the breaker yet. There should be quite a bit of hiding places, really. There's no hiding in the basement, so that's gonna be shut off from the world. This ghost is acting like a yokai. It is. Is there hiding up here? There is. There's pretty much hiding in every room. I have hiding purposely turned all the way up. Damn, that's a pretty good spine. Or a rib cage. Hello? Do you not want to do that? I already got all the photos. So really, that's just irrelevant. Do we use the curse possession? Or do we allow it to hunt and try to see what's going to go on here? Oh. Okay, it blew up one firelight. Let's get parabolic. Even though we don't necessarily need it, it'd be good to get. Okay. I don't think this is a mare. We can still check. It's doing some stalking events. And that was a pretty visible ghost. That was parabolic. Okay. Sandy should be dipping like crazy in the darkness. I'm gonna check for an orb. Okay, I think we're ready to use the cards to allow this bitch to hunt. What's your name again? Sophie? Alright, well, let's do this then, Scoops. I'm gonna allow this to go. I hope I don't pull a hangman card, bro. I'm just gonna pull enough cards to allow the ghost to hunt. That is really all we're doing here. I have to repel it and escape from it. So, here's how we're gonna do this. I pretty much want to have an instance at the door. Yeah, it's about to get crazy. I have cards, right? Okay, I mean, I have matches, is what I was trying to say. If I pull a hangman card, it was just supposed to happen. The devil? Okay. A little fortune. So when it turns red like that, I'm still learning about the cards. My sanity is dropping. That's what I want. I might do one more. The sun? It was yellow. What does that do? It replenished my sanity, bro. That ain't cool. The Wheel of Fortune? Green? What does that do? Why nothing? It didn't do nothing. I'm hoping it takes my sanity down to 0. That's why I have cursed possessions on in the first place. The Hermit. It turned blue. Didn't do anything. The tower? Ooh, a full tower card. I have no idea what that even means. My sanity is at 100 now. I love that for myself. The tower? Okay. I need my sanity to drop to 0. I probably have like one more card left to use. The Wheel of Fortune? Red. What does that do? Okay, I took my sanity down. 25% it looks like. I don't know how many cards I have left. Hopefully this is a good one. The Sun? There's no way. There's actually no way, bro. I can't drop my sanity at all. This ghost wants to hang out with me, bro. That's all it is. The Sun. I'm out of cards. We are back at 100. So really now what I need to do is I need to go hide in the darkness. Just, I guess, in the farthest room away from it. So like right here would be good. We're going to allow this ghost to hunt. I'm going to listen for foot speed. However, though, the thing that sucks about this is if I don't get a good cursed possession, I can't really do nothing. So in this example, we got tarot cards, and tarot cards only do so much. So now we're going to sit here and wait for our sanity to tank. Can't really do much, though. This is just a waiting game at this point, which sucks. So we're gonna wait for the ghost. Sometimes using the cursed possessions is not good because you can get stuff like this. Hopefully it's not gonna trend like this for the remainder of the stream. I will be doing this until about maybe midnight or 1. That is the flow of my last stream for the day. I'm pretty much just trying to get my sanity to drop. That is what we're doing. Once it drops to a low enough spot, I should hear a cruci bird. Or some type of evidence proving that it's another ghost of some sort. So we can honestly do some checks though. We can go check and see how much it's dropped since we've been in the house. Kind of get an idea how fast our sanity is dropping. So it's dropped to 91. We're going to want to go somewhere where our sanity is going to tank a little bit. As long as the light's off in this room, it should drop fast. So now we're just going to sit here and hang out. I want to be on this side though. I feel like this side will be better if the ghost decides to come in here. So it's exactly what we're going to do. I'm pretty much just going to chill for right now though, until the ghost wants to do something. That is what we're waiting on. We're waiting on the ghost to do something interesting. This is the part that I usually don't show in videos, but it's still relevant. So yeah, we're just waiting on the ghost. Once the ghost does something, I'll be able to move on. Try to figure out how fast or slow it is, blink patterns, behaviors, stuff like that. Hopefully it drops fast, because this is kind of boring, I understand. That's why I'm live streaming though. I want to basically just hang out with people that want to watch. Tomorrow I will be doing some more streams on my Minecraft world with my community. I will also do some Phasmophobia content. I also might throw in a different game. Either Fortnite or Fall Guys. I haven't decided yet. Either way, we're switching things up tomorrow. Something would be different tomorrow. I just haven't decided what that difference is going to be just yet. It's throwing a lot of stuff. It's not a poltergeist though, there's no way. I doubt it's a polty. We need to listen closely. Once we hear the ghost vocalize, we have 3 seconds. So we have time to get to a hiding spot. We have time pretty much is what I'm saying. We have a grace period of 3 seconds. Sanity needs to tank faster, bro. I'm tired of, like, this is crazy. I need to do something near the ghost to where the sanity drains faster. I just don't know what. I'm gonna throw a sound sensor in the kitchen, where I believe the ghost is at. Let's just do stuff. We might as well be active while the ghost is taking its time. Throw this in here. I still got breath in this room. Dead giveaway that this is still the room of interest. I am just simply waiting on the ghost at this point to do something. Oh, there's stuff thrown. Like, look at this. Tell me this is not a poltergeist. If I get the poltergeist, bro, I might just take the leave here. I might just leave. However, though, it could still be a yokai. Killed the breaker. Lit the firelight. Let's be ready for anything, okay? Could literally be any ghost. It's okay though, I got my whatever this is. Look at the amount of throwables, bro. You cannot tell me. Something about this just doesn't seem right. If this is not a poltergeist, it's probably gonna be... Hello? I don't think it's an Onryo. I believe it's a Poti. Not necessary. Oh, not with the sink again. EMF 4. I'm pretty much just inviting an attack right here. That's all I'm doing with this amount of stuff stacked up like it is. EMF 3. I'm gonna turn that off. It's kind of annoying. I have the entire kitchen pretty much in this stack. I don't know what else I could do to get this ghost enticed to throw stuff. I need more powerful throws than that, buddy. If you're a poltergeist, show yourself. It's trying to hide itself from me. I know what it's doing. It's not a djinn, by the way. Because djinns wouldn't do this. Not a djinn. Don't think it's a mimic. Not an Onryo. Not acting like one, at least. Hasn't been shutting doors. It's near doors, so I can keep doors open to see if it'll shut one eventually. Like I said, though, I think this is a Poti. It's either a poltergeist or a yokai. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's either a poltergeist or a yokai. It's loving the sink over here. It's doing the same shit each time. I've realized this. It's not moved rooms. Yet. I could use temperatures for finding the room, by the way. Because there's an ambient temperature, and then there's also a temperature for the ghost. I have a lot of items in this stack, and you're telling me you're not going to be enticed to throw them? Be so for real. What am I hearing? Be the ghost you were destined to be. You know you wanna. I have an incense here. I have 2 incenses up here. Basically, I need to have incense in a path here. That way, if it fucks up, I have a plan B to go to. I don't know what I'm about to see, though, for real. Well, this is interesting, because it's not doing anything. Kill the breaker again. It wants me to know that it's not a djinn. Like, that's like the 3rd or 4th time it's killed the breaker. It wants me to know it's not a djinn. I could go check the activity board. I mean, for just a twin curve, possibly. Maybe we have a ghost in the garage and a ghost in the kitchen. It's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. We have a flatline ghost. The sanity is dropped to 52. There's still not an orb in that room. I don't really know what else I could be doing to check for a ghost. And it did do an event earlier. Could be a stalking ghost. I have yet to decide that, okay? I don't know. What I want to do, what I want the ghost to do is do a hunt. I want to be able to see the ghost. I want to be able to kind of get a feel for what the ghost is. I just don't think it's a poltergeist now. It's not acting like one. A poltergeist would see these items and then simply throw the ship. Yeah, poltergeist would be all over this stack of items. I'm confident it's not a polty. I don't think it's a shade. It's giving us activity when we're in the room, so. Activity is at a flat line, guys. Oh, it just went till 1. I do have a sound sensor in there. For a reason. Just in case it decides to do a powerful throw, the sensor would probably pick it up, I'd imagine. I don't think it's a poltergeist, though. I'm expecting for the ghost to start hunting, so we need to be ready for anything. I have a few more matches to use. I'm ready for the ghost, though, at this point. I think it's a yokai. If I'm being honest, I think it's a yokai. Because it's throwing stuff when I'm in the room with it. Yokais. Okay, yeah. If it's a Dio, it'll be super fast until it gets to us. We just cannot get cornered. I want to allow the ghost to hunt. I want to see it come, but I gotta go to the boys' room. The boys' room is gonna be where we go to hide. It's gonna be in this room. I'm actually gonna have it to where this door's shut and this door's open. Makes my life a little bit easier. I have a 3-second grace period to get to the hiding spot, by the way. I can hide here or I can hide in the boys' room. The boys' room I feel to be a better spot. The farther we are away from the ghost, just tried to hunt. Let's check our sanity to see how low it got. We can see if it just hit a threshold, you know. 43. I could use a cross-reference here. Just a cross-reference. 43 or 45. We'll say late 40s. Yeah, it's greater than 40. It's not less than 40 yet. We need the ghost to hunt. At this point, we need the ghost to hunt. It's at 44. I gotta escape the ghost during a hunt. I also have to repel it. In this case, we could probably get what the ghost is by doing so. Let's be ready for it. It might be super aggressive. Yep, it sure is. Breaker's on. Let's be ready for it. I do want to be prepared. I got all the lights I need on for this. I want to simply be right here. That way when it starts hunting, I'll be able to see it. It'll be able to see me. I'll run into it, then run to the boys' room and hide. That's the plan. It will vocalize itself for 3 seconds. We need to be prepared for that, though. It will happen before you know it. 11:22 is the time. If I happen to get it, I'll do a 3-minute timer to see if it's a spirit. I'm hoping it's not going to be a fast ghost. I'm really hoping it's not, but you never know. And I got tier 1 incense, bro. This incense sucks. So I cannot mess up. Pretty much is what I'm saying here. Getting ready to manifest. I can feel it. I want to be like right here. Ooh. It's wanting to. It's trying. I gotta be able to see this ghost, though. Alright. Normal speed. It knows. It knew I was in there, bro. It had to have. Alright, it's not a Hantu. Not a Revenant. Not a Dio. It didn't shapeshift. Wasn't quiet. Didn't speed up with electronics. I did technically incense it, so we can go hide. Just to see if we get a spirit. Killed the breaker again. Also, yeah, I want to see if it speeds up this time. It also must have opened this door, because this door... No, I opened this door. I remember this door being open, because I moved it, remember? That told me a lot of information. That did. I don't think it's a Thay or a Moroi, but we're listening for speeds at this point. Normal speed ghost has been thrown a lot. I'm led to believe Poltergeist. However, it's not acting like one all of a sudden, so I don't know. I don't. We need more testing. I'm gonna say I incensed the ghost at 26 minutes. So at 29 minutes, if the ghost is not hunted, it's a spirit. I'll give it to 29 minutes. You hear how it's throwing stuff still? I'm muted, so it can't hear me. I don't think it's a yokai. I don't. Watch, it'll be a yokai now. I'm gonna call this shit now. It's gonna be a yokai. It's hunting, not a spirit. It's nowhere near me. It didn't speed up. So it's not a spirit. It didn't speed up this time. It was very visible when it hunted. We haven't got a Banshee well, but I don't think it's a Banshee. It hasn't been shutting doors. Hasn't been turning off near enough lights. Hasn't been doing poltergeist throws for a hot minute, or just throws in a hot minute. It hasn't moved favorite rooms. Yokai? Don't think it's a yokai. I'm thinking that when we're in the proximity of this ghost, it wants to do an event. We haven't got a ghost fart all around. I'm gonna say Oni. I think it's an Oni. I don't know why I think it's an Oni, but I can just tell you, I feel like it's an Oni. When we were in the kitchen, or the living room, and it did that event, when it was standing right there in front of us. Onis tend to do events when you're near them. They're also more visible during hunts. That ghost was very visible. It wanted us to know we were we seen it, and it also kept turning off the breaker. It's not doing near enough to Ultra Poltergeist, so I'm confident that this is either an Oni or a Goryo. We can leave. I mean, if it's an Oni, it's an Oni. If it's a Goryo, it's a Goryo. 30 minutes on a round is actually insane. I'm hoping we get lucky here and we get it right, but I'm not going to be disappointed if we don't, okay? I'll be a little upset, but it is what it is. We'll learn from it. I don't know. I don't.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you.
You know, you hate to see it. That would have been my next guess. That would have been my next guess. It would have been. We still made the same amount of money if we were to do it in a professional round, so it's fine. I'm going to try to make this next round speedy, because that round was crazy. That sucks, though. We didn't get it. I'm not mad. Gorios are one of the worst ghosts in the game, because they don't move their rooms, they don't do much on no evidence. You have to literally rule out all the other ghosts. That is unfortunate. It is. I'm gonna check for orbs, just in case we get mimicked. It'd be cool if we get mimicked, so I can just, you know, get that money and leave, you know? It'd be cool. Make up for that last round. That's not how this game works, unfortunately. I don't know where the ghost is at. Let's unmute herself so we can hear activity. I'm gonna basically just walk around the house now and listen. It's hiding in the basement. Was that there originally? Yeah, had to have been. This sucks. It does. Look for thrown objects. Hiding spot right here. Hiding spot right there. Look for thrown objects or look for breath. That'll be your dead giveaway of what the room is or where the room's at. No hiding in here. Also, okay, the breaker's still on. I just need a sign where the ghost is at, bro. I hate getting Gorios and Ovidetrons though, for real. It's a pain in the ass. Okay. I'm checking all the rooms that I can though, for real. Ooh, that sounds like a door creak somewhere. Let's look around. Sounds like it's over here somewhere. Hello? I'm not getting any activity at all. I almost want to go back to the truck to see if we got anything just going our way. I'm not hearing anything at all, which makes me think it's in the basement. I'm not getting breath down here though. That's my only red flag about the basement. Not seeing breath. We could honestly, if we don't see an orb, we don't need to really have this in here anyway. Let's go grab the thermometer and just find the room that way. The thermometer strat is pretty good when it comes to finding the room. I just want to see if we have any activity. We have some activity for some reason, but I cannot find where that activity is. So this is where Big Papa comes into play. 64.6 is astoundingly high. 65.4. 64, okay. Where are you? 68? It's getting hotter. So this tells me it's gonna probably be on this side for some reason. I'm getting vibes it's gonna be in this room. Nope, 67.2. Interesting. Living room ghost? Nope. Util ghost. 66.2. 64. I mean, temps are dropping, but they're not dropping to the point where I can pick up on it. 64. 44.1. So it's in... What the fuck? Hello? You want to come again? You got Poltergeist? Was that a powerful throw or what? I'm pretty sure... What? Okay, we got the ghost. I am certain it's a Poltergeist. It did multiple throws. That's actually kind of cool that we got a poltergeist. I want to get what I can though. When it comes to the optionals and stuff. My gosh, look at our sanity. Our sanity can go up by like 10. So, cleanse the area, ghost event, photo. That honestly isn't cash money at all. Alright, we no longer need this. Honestly, I do need the incense though, to cleanse. Let's try to get in there and get out. I don't want to die. I have a 3-second grace period before the ghost has a chance to hunt though, so that is good. However though, that's insane. Okay, the area is cleansed. Step in salt for me real quick. Let's go get the other salt. I gotta get the photos. I'm gonna do what I can when it comes to getting as much money as I can for the route. We had a pretty good first round. I just didn't guess the ghost right, unfortunately. And that's just how life goes. You're not gonna get everything right. It is what it is. Let's bounce back in this round. Let's get the ghost right. Let's get that money. Let's get that bag. Let's secure that bag. Let's get the fight here. Okay. There's 4 photos in that one. I have yet to see the bone, by the way. I don't even know if there's a bone on the map at this point. I do need to find it. Apparently that wasn't even the right room, because the cleanse the area didn't work. Which means it's probably not even gonna step in the salt all of a sudden. Which is kind of not good. That's not good at all, actually. So, let's take a Crucian. Just for some protection. It's not going to step in salt, I don't think. If it does, we'll get lucky. It's in here. I'm pretty sure. It's either moved. Like, let me see if it moved. 48.2. I mean, it's code right there. 51.1. Now temps are being weird. What? 62.7. So it has to be up here still. It has to be up here. 48.2 is still cold. It's still in this room. It is. 100%. The crucial needs to be moved back to this room, because I'm confident that is still the right room. For some reason, we didn't get to cleanse the area, which is a red flag. Is it the garage, then? I don't know. Let's take all of our sanity. Might as well. If we didn't get to cleanse, something tells me something's not right. It's a poltergeist. I know this. It did 2 throws. It did a multi-throw. Like, I did not miss the poltergeist throw. It was a pretty aggressive throw. Let me just... ...51 degrees. In here it is 51.9. So you in the kitchen then. 56.1. Temps are going up. 72.1. In here it is 70.5. It's not these rooms. It's not the basement. The basement's like 62 something. 49 degrees. So you're saying you're down here now. Okay. It moved to the basement. So we're not going to get footsteps. But watch this. I got the room now. I know this because when I cleanse the area, I will see the option light up that we got it. Watch this shit. It's Houdini magic. Pretty much, yeah. Capture for the ghost might be a little tough. Honestly, we could probably get throws in here. More throws than you'd imagine. Yeah, no, that's crazy. This ghost is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I said we just leave. Yeah, I said we just leave. We're not gonna get a foe of the ghost. Let's get that bag today. This round needs to be a bounce back round anyway. I'm pretty confident we have a poltergeist. And if it's not a poltergeist, it's a mimic. And let me be damned if it's a mimicked. Alright, we're out of here. I did get the bone. Oh well. Karen Ramirez is a freaking Polty, and she let me know of it.
Welcome back. I've got some
2,325. That's what I like to see from a ghost. Easy money. Let's keep it going.
Alright, we're here.
Now watch, I will probably get mimicked now.
Before starting the investigation.
Oh, Anthony Ramirez. Escape, Cruci sensor. Gonna use the thermometer. I'm gonna do a boat strat here. I'm gonna simply just enter the house, flip some lights on. That door started open, this door started open. The basement's where the breaker's at. Just touch the door somewhere. No hiding in the basement. Pretty certain I heard activity on this side of the house. Hello? You in here? Music box. Love that. 42.5. Let's just see the other rooms. 43.1. 38.2 is a good sign this is the room. The boys' room has to be where the ghost is at. I can actually use the cursed possession to be good this time. I want to first and foremost get the other optionals though before we do anything. Also, any further testing we want to go ahead and do before we just jump the gun on using the cursed possession. Trust me, it'll work out so much better. Okay, that's 4 photos right there. I need to get 2 more salt in. I need to get a Cruci in. Let's do an Onryo test. Let's do a Mare test. Yeah, pretty much. So is cleanse the area one of the optionals? Motion sensor is. I'm gonna turn the light on to see if it's gonna turn the light off instantly for a Mare. Every 10 seconds you can do that test to see if it will. It's already not stepping in salt. Major red flag. Okay, that's interesting. It's basically messing with the alarm clock. Alright, Cruci. And then let's start bringing firelights in. The Cruci will be used for protection reasons, obviously. Is there hiding in this hallway? There is, nice. It already stepped in salt. That confirms not a wraith. Alright, let's do another Mare test. Don't necessarily think it's a Mare. Okay. If we go in there and the light's off, it means either kill the breaker or turn the light off. Which is a point for the Mare, really. We can now do an Onryo test. Let's do so. I need photos as well, so we need to bring the camera in before we do the Onryo test. It would work out so much smoother if we do it this way. So let's grab the photo camera now. And then we're gonna light the camera, the candles, firelights. I can still do the motion sensor too. Yeah, motion sensor is gonna be used. This will be able to help us track the ghost. Ooh, activity? Hello? Why is it so high all of a sudden? What did you do? I'm sorry? Oh, I broke a light. I was low-key panicking, bro. I was like, there's no way. EMF 4. That's something a Mare would do, honestly. That is something a Mare would do. Okay, apparently those 2 photos don't count. I understand, because this is the stack I need to take photos of. Pretty sure. Yes, okay. So I broke the light in here. I don't have any lights. This can shut up. I no longer need that on. This might be a Mare, and we'll not be able to tell now. We won't be able to tell if it's a mare. Is there hiding in here? There's a hiding in here, which is kind of convenient. That sucks though. I have 4 more photos. Hasn't triggered the motion sensor yet. However, if I just do this, it'll trigger it. Yep, there it goes. I need 3 photos of the firelights. If it burns the crucie, it's a unreal. Okay, listen, buddy. Hello? So is it not an on-rail? Because I feel like it would have done burned the crucie. Do we have a mimic? Also, that's not even touching anything. That is floating, my dude. Where's my camera at? Did I bring a camera in? I want to check for an orb. I just need to do something for science real quick. Yeah, let's bring this in on a tripod. I might use the music box. I think it killed the breaker because none of the lights are on. Yeah, it killed the breaker. It's not a gen. I need 1 more photo. I guess we'll go get the breaker on. It's in the garage, right? No, basement. If I use the music box, I do want to see the ghost. If there's hiding down here, we'll go down to... Okay, there's no hiding in the basement, so there's no point. The breaker's in the basement. That is the only thing about the basement we want to keep in mind. Okay, I blew a firelight. Too bad I wasn't in the room to see it. Do it again. I don't see an orb for a mimic. Our sanity must be drained. Like, it must be draining at a fast pace. I need 1 more firelight to be blown out. This is something. Crucie escaped during a hunt. There we go. That'll work. Alright, let's see if it does it. This will run on rail if it doesn't. It's acting like a mare, bro. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna simply take this into... I cannot, about to say. Is there hiding in here? Oh, so they're hiding in the garage. I might have to go to the garage for hiding. I want to see this bitch. Okay, there's no hiding in the garage. That sucks. There's also no hiding in the basement. Just tried to hunt. We might want to actually check to see what her sanity is. This might give us what the ghost is. If we check sanity, it may have hit a threshold. Ooh, that's a high... Okay. So it's... This ghost is hunting. Early. Early enough. We're not getting orbs for a mimic, right? No orbs. It's not acting like an on-rail. I don't think it's a demon, necessarily. Not throwing near enough shit. I don't think it's a Thay. I think it's a mare. I think it's a mare. You try to hunt at 60, right? I feel like it's trying to hunt me at like 62. That's really close. Like, if it hunts me as soon as I walk up in the house, it's because it's a mare. Let's test our theory. I will walk up in here. I will literally walk to a hiding spot. It has to see me, though, right? It has to see me. I have to escape this thing. Yeah. That's insane. It just used the other crucie. It just used the crucie. 16-1. I don't know if this is a demon. I don't. But if it is a demon, it's a good one. I don't think it's a Raiju. I think it's either a mare or a demon. That's my final two on this. I'm thinking I think it's a mare. Let's escape it and let's leave. So if we incense this ghost, we need to count 60 seconds. Let's be ready. That's crazy. That's a mare. I'm thinking it's a mare. If it's not a mare, it's a demon. But I mean, it would have hunted me earlier in the round, I feel like, if it was a demon. That's just my philosophy. Let's leave. I think we got everything we needed. I don't have the bone. We're not going to get it perfect, unfortunately. That's fine, though. I don't even know if I got the ghost right, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I got the ghost right. My final two is a demon and a mare. In my luck, it'll be a demon. I'm not even going to look at it.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
What the fuck? That's some bullshit. Sandy meds. Alright, cool. Wish I would have just guessed demon. I knew that shit too, because I knew when I walked up in there and it hunted pretty much immediately. I was like, that's demon behavior. Nah, it's a mare. Broke a light. Mares don't like light. Dumb. Alright. Firelight, Sandy, and incense. Homie is talking. I am well gone. I'm already an elderly victim at this point. That's an early throw. Breaker's in the basement. Pretty sure it's the main hallway, by the way. That just grinds my gears, bro. I was like, yeah, it's a demon. No, actually, it's the mayor because he broke a light bulb. Altamir's curse session. Honestly, I know it's in here somewhere. I know that. Where are you at? Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Where are you hiding? You sack of balls. You in here? Hey, the bone's in here. I should have brought the freaking thermometer in here for better luck. What did you throw? It threw something as soon as I walked up in this room. Or in the house. That's in the kitchen. That's also in the kitchen. The hell? What are we doing in the kitchen, buddy? EMF 3? Alright, well, let's just simply set up in here then. If it's the kitchen, we need to grab the thermometer and check temps. Honestly, I could just do this number. That's a garage ghost. That's insane. So it's messing with me. What I heard was right initially. It wasn't a garage, it just did it. It roamed to the kitchen to mess with me. That is basically what I'm getting from this. That information was vital. Our sanity did drop, so we want to go ahead and take our first sanity of the round. The curse possession is here for a reason. It is here to speed up the round. That way I don't, take forever to find the room. Let's check temps in the garage first. 44.5. That is a dead giveaway. It's going to be in the garage. Let's see what the temps are in here though first. Yeah, 61. Yep, it's a garage ghost. No hiding in the room with the ghost, which is going to suck, probably. It's throwing a lot of stuff. I'm not getting an orb for a mimic. You never know though, honestly. Just because you don't get something doesn't mean it's not that. I pretty much want to turn this light on. I want to throw my flashlight down. I want to go get salt. Hello? Lights, don't turn off on me, please. I want to bring in all 3 salt, make my life a little bit easier. You can bring in more items when you have all 3 of your hands. Because human beings have 3 hands, somehow. Alright, let's place the salt like this. That's 6 photos right there if it steps in it. I can now carry the flashlight again. Let's grab our crucie now. And then let's go grab 3 firelights for a non-Reno test. Man, that's just a bag of dicks though. I got demon last round and it wasn't even, it was aggressive, but how did I mess up so bad? What threw me off is it broke the light. And that was something that I feel like a mayor would do a lot. I just didn't read the ghost right. Hasn't stepped in salt yet, but this is the room. I know that for a fact. Go ahead and throw this down. Let's go grab another crucie and another firelight, at least. I'm hoping it did just move. It stepped in salt, so that's all 6 salt photos. Deadline ghost. Not doing much of anything. Crucie, and then another firelight. And also grab igniters while we're in here. Man, if I would have just guessed demon, we would be in a better mood. It just touched the lockers. It's a very active ghost when it comes to touching stuff. Firelight, I can bring a camera in now, and I can also bring in a firelight. It's touching the lockers again. Interesting. I might use the haunted mirror to speed up the round a little bit. However, though, you never know with me. I might change things up. Camera. I already have a camera, apparently. Firelight, sandy below, and repel. And apparently I've already brought the camera in. I don't remember where I placed the camera. But it's in the house, apparently. Where are you hiding? Where'd my camera go? Is it in the room already? Oh, it is. Interesting. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we do the firelight test. If it burns or cruci, it is an Onryo when it blows these firelights out. Let's just wait and see. We want to be ready though. I don't have an incense on me, but I could probably... Okay, it turned off a light. That's why. It didn't event on me, because it's an asshole. I need three photos. One of them needs to be a firelight photo. That's 1, 2, 3. It's an Onryo. What? Love that. I love that. I really do. So sanity below 25 and repel. We can do this. That's awesome. I didn't think it was going to be an Onryo, but I'll take it. I'll take it. The game just gave me an obvious one. I cannot mess up the incense now, though. That is my main concern, is messing up the incense. Incense will be drained through the haunted mirror. That'll be that, and then we gotta repel it. Thing is, though, when we repel it, we want to be quiet, because it's gonna last longer than a normal hunt. And this ghost has to see me. We want to go probably farthest away we can from this ghost. I mean, it needs to see us, though, at the same time. I want to place one right here, just in case it gets to me somehow. All I have to do is repel it, though. It has to be repelled. Some way, some shape. Alright. Gonna take one for the team. Okay, my sanity should be a whole lot lower. Yep, sanity is below 25, so now this ghost should be wanting to hunt me pretty much as soon as I step up in here. That's not a hiding spot. I can honestly take this back now. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to go. I have my igniters. We're gonna stand like, basically, if I can, right here. I'll walk into it then run. That is the plan. My sanity is low enough. It'll probably burn a cruci again though. It'll probably burn all my crucis. I could move them out. Yeah, I could move him out, technically. We'll wait. It's a very active ghost in the garage. Come on, ghost. Surprised it hasn't hunted yet. I mean, I could force a hunt, but I don't want to do that. That's what the ghosts want me to do. That's why it's stalling. I'm not dumb. Because if I do a cursed possession hunt, the hunt will last longer, giving the ghost more time to try to find me. Go ahead and do that. That way maybe it'll try to hunt. Hey, don't even do that. Stupid ghost. Okay, we're waiting. Taking forever. Have I found the bone, by the way? Apparently I have it. How come I haven't found the bone yet? Hey! Go fuck yourself, ghost. So I haven't found the bone yet? What's up with that? That's a ghost fart inbound. I guess we just don't know where the bone's at. I mean, I don't know though. I must have overlooked it or something. I ain't worried about it. It's hunting. Oh, it started from right there. What the fuck? It's over. What the crap? I didn't find the bone, so, but I'm gonna get at least the ghost right, so that's what I wanted to do initially, so, Onryo, circled, yep, we're out of here. Pretty good round. Megan Roswell, thank you for the good round. I will probably do at least one more before I go to bed.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready.
Hell yeah, look at that. Nice. Love that. Alright, last round of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it a good one.
Alright, we're here.
Larry Alexander, cleanse, sanity, firelight. That is doable. Let's find that flipping bone. I want to find the bone like first thing. The mirrors to correct possession. Again. Not bad. Alright, oh, there's the bone. Alright, the bone's in the master bedroom. Let's throw this down at the entrance. Let's get the darn photo of the bone first. Then we can use the mirror to find the room if necessary. Breaker should be on. It's in the master bedroom. Also, I'm pretty sure I just heard something. Yeah? You in here? Might be a living room ghost. Let's do some checks. 52.3, it should be like in the 40s. 51.6, not really quite impressive enough. 50.9, is it the master bedroom then? You in here? You're in the room that you died in. That makes sense. Okay. Didn't even have to use the curse possessions yet. I can actually confirm the room by cleansing the area. Just taking a bold move here, or making a bold move. Go ahead and cleanse the area, get that optional out of the way. And firelight. I could probably also bring a firelight in. Yeah, I might as well knock those both out. Okay, that is me cleansing. And this is me lighting a firelight. Yep, that is the room, because it just gave me the confirmation. Now we're going to wait for our firelight to be blown out. Let's take the time to bring in some salt now. I'll come back for the last salt. We'll also do another Onryo test. We won't get lucky again like last round. We could try. It hasn't blown out the firelight yet. Okay, that's nice. It did blow the firelight out though, which is good. Let's bring in a crucie and another firelight. This is just to protect me, just a little bit. The 3-second grace period is honestly a blessing. Okay. Crucie's in the room. We have some protection now. Firelight, so sanity below 25 is our last optional. We can do that by using the curse possession or letting our sanity drain naturally. I think to figure out what the ghost is, we might want to let the sanity drain naturally. Is my mic peaking? Was that? So I'm making this weird noise. Okay, so that peaks. Didn't realize it did that until now, so sorry about that. Let's go get a firelight. Let's do another on-roll test. It wouldn't hurt. How is my mic peaking like that? My mic is peaking an awful lot for some reason. Let me turn this down then. See if that fixes the issue. Alright, time to do an on-roll test. On the meantime, while also taking photos of the salt it has stepped in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we wait. We'll just sit right here. We won't get lucky 2 times in a row. At least I don't think we will. I'm getting my photos right now. That's all I'm doing. Does not want to step in this salt. Hey, thank you. Two more photos, Ghost. No, I might let you hunt. Hey, that's not nice. Killed the breaker. It did that so when I go to turn the breaker on, which is in the basement. Nope, never mind. I'll come back to a room full of blown up firelights. Ah, you thought. Hey, my dog? My dog? You're not an on-real. Stop pretending to be one. Is that an event? Oh, I killed the breaker again? What? Hello? Let's get a parabolic in the house. Motion sensor might do good too. To see if it's stalking us. It's in the 60s. Put this like right here. No, put it like right here. Yeah. Let me see if I get parabolic. Hello? Ghost? Hello? Where? Okay, that's not weird at all. So I did VIP as if it was stalking me. Let's go and prepare for a late game now. Is there hiding in the boys' room? There is not. Oof. This room needs to be shut off. No hiding in that room either. Hiding in the nursery though. We might go nursery this round. I don't know though. I do want to see it. I do. I want to see this ghost. I'm gonna throw an incense here. Let's go grab... So basically, I want to have incense in a line, just in case I fuck up. It's always good to have incense ready to go. I need to see how visible this ghost is. It's at 55, so it's not hunting. But if it drops below 50, it'll be a normal hunting ghost. So that's gonna be interesting. Just stand right here. Be patient with it. I low-key do want to see this ghost, and luckily we can go straight to the nursery and just turn our flashlight off, so we have a pretty decent plan. We can also go here. Didn't realize that till now. I just want to see if the ghost is stalking me. Let's see if it dropped below 50. Ooh, it has. 47, so I mean it has dropped below 50. I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt and say it's probably gonna hunt before it drops below 40. Now we need to figure out what kind of speed of ghost this is, and if it has line of sight speed. My guess is it's gonna hunt here. That's my guess. It's gonna hunt here. We're gonna see this ghost. I don't necessarily have to incense it. I only have incense just to protect myself, just in case it speeds up. This is gonna suck if this is a Dio, by the way. So there's no loop-in spots around here. I don't even know, when can Dios hunt, technically? Oh, okay. I haven't seen it all yet. Normal speed ghost. Well, what did it hunt? Because it didn't even burn the cruci. Okay, so it hunted before it dropped below 40. It did sound like a normal speed ghost, but it also didn't have a lot of sight speed on me. Interesting. So it moved rooms. That's what I'm getting from that. This ghost must have moved rooms. I need the ghost to see me. Alright, come on, do your thing. This ghost either moved rooms or it didn't burn the cruci, which is kind of weird. I need to see this ghost. Okay. So... this is a late hunting ghost. So it's not hunting. Do we think it's a shade? Because that's really the only thing I'm thinking. It tried hunting around like 40 something %, right? I don't think it's a Thay. I don't think it's a Moroi. I don't think it's the Mimic. I don't think it's no Bake. I don't think it's a Raiju. Hunted around 40%. Are there any 40% ghosts? Yeah, that's crazy. I don't see a 40% ghost. Only one that makes sense in this equation is a shade. I need to see if this ghost is going to speed up when it sees me. Hunt. Just trying to trigger it. Okay, it's hunting. It does not want to come on this side of the house for some reason. It went down to the basement. This ghost has to be dumb. I'm thinking it's a shade. We got all three optionals. Man, I'm just gonna get a shade on this one. Being really weird. It's really the one that makes sense. Sure. Last round we got a shade. Pretty sure. It's not right, oh well. It just seems like a shade, bro. I don't know. Acting weird. A mare. Of course, I get mared. Damn. Still made about 590. That's not bad. It's unfortunate. I'm guessing it moves rooms because it's afraid of light. That does make sense. So what would... okay. So a mare, it would basically... it could start hunting at 60. 40 is the lowest it could go. We'll hunt until 40. when light switch is on. Okay. I need to know that knowledge for next time. Alright guys. Well, hope you guys did enjoy today's episode of Phasmophobia. It's been a great time. Yeah, this is my last stream on AT&T Uverse. I'm pretty excited to say I'm moving into Spectrum tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow. Or today actually, because it is morning. I'm excited. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. You'll have a great day. And yeah, thank you guys for 2,650 subscribers. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.